Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm sure you guys could see by the title of this video and from my Instagram, but we are engaged. So we wanted to share with you guys the clips that Jay actually got from the actual proposal. But before we do that, we wanted to give you kind of just some backstory on why we went to Greece in the first place, all of that stuff, and Jay will give you like more detail on his planning and everything, and then we'll definitely show you guys the video. Before we get into the rest of today's video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and definitely follow me on Instagram so you can see all of our engagement photos and all of the, wedding stuff to come. But without further ado, let's get into the rest of today's video. So the reason we went to Greece in the first place was because, well, I'm sure you guys saw in one of my recent vlogs, I said that we kind of planned this last minute because we both got really exciting news, and that exciting news was that we both got new job offers on the exact same day, which is so crazy. Like, I'll give you the story really quickly, but basically I think that we had good luck because I never eat eggs, and that morning I went and made 1 egg and 2 yolks came out. And so when I did some research, it said that that's a sign of good luck, and it means like someone's having twins or something to do with twins. And literally moments after, Jay got the call that he got this job he wanted, and then I got a call, and then later on in the day at the exact same time we both received that they accepted our counter offers. So which is really crazy timing, but we realized, you know what, let's just go on vacation before we start new jobs, and we won't really be able to go anywhere for a bit. And then I don't know, how did we pick Greece?
Well, we saw that because we're both fully vaccinated, so we saw, and I'm constantly looking at the list of countries that are open to US tourists, and Greece popped up in the middle of May. And this was right at the end of May, so it was open for about 15 days at that point. Yeah. And we're just like, let's go there. Why wouldn't we go there? Like, it's Greece, let's just do it. And I was really excited because I'm sure you guys know, but I've been to Greece a few times, and I went to Santorini once, and I always said, like, I want to go back with someone that I really love and who loves me the same, like someone to be with for the rest of my life. And I was so excited to go with Jay, like, because of that. I was like, you know what, like, obviously we live together, like, obviously we like see a future together and such. I mean, obviously now we definitely do, but we definitely did then. So we were really excited. We booked everything, what, like not even a week out? I would say about 6 days before we were leaving. Yeah, like we took off of work before we even knew where we were going. So then we, had that all planned. We were really excited. And then you want to share your part of it? Yeah, so honestly, I was like, I already had the ring. I already asked Siera's dad's permission, and Siera's mom knew that I was going to propose. And then, so I didn't, I already had plans to do it towards the end of the month, and I was like to myself, when I was talking to my mom on the phone, I was like, would it be crazy if I just like, if I did it next week while we're in Greece? And my mom was like, confirmed that my thoughts wasn't crazy, that would be like super romantic and like awesome. Like, what are the odds? We got jobs in the same day, and then just took a random trip over to Greece. And so she confirmed it, and then I started like thinking of ideas on how I was gonna do it over there. And then that's when I settled on having a photographer secretly taking a picture while I propose. And then it kind of jumps into like the first 2 days of our trip. Yeah, so he was like, so basically when we first booked this trip, I was so excited, like I said, really excited to go with Jay. And then once I started telling people, everyone's response was, oh my god, like, you're gonna come back engaged, like he's gonna propose to you. And I was so, like, guys, when I tell you I was so sure he wasn't going to, that I was like annoyed that people were saying this to me. I'm like, great, now we're gonna go on this trip and I'm gonna come back and have to tell these people like, no, we didn't get engaged, and everyone's gonna, like pity me, which I don't want. And I was like, oh, like I don't even want to go anymore. So I remember I told Jay, I was like, honestly, like I don't even think we should go anymore, like let's just pick somewhere else. And he was like, no, let's go, like you really want to go, you were so excited, I'm so excited, like just don't listen to anyone, we're gonna have a great time. So I was like, all right. And then we actually watched a lot of like other people's vlogs before we went, just to like
you know, get more of an idea of different things to do while we were there. And one thing that we saw every single person do was have a photo shoot. So when Jay brought up like saying that he booked a photo shoot for us, I honestly didn't think anything of it, because I just thought that he listened to me when I said, oh, you know, I really hope there'll be someone to take photos of us in Ia when we go, because I remember when I last went to Ia, it was impossible to get someone to take a photo of you. Like once the sun starts setting, everyone's kind of
on
looking
top
out,
of each other.
yeah, and kind of looking out for themselves. Like they don't really care to help you with your photo. They're more like, you know, trying to get their own photo, which I totally understand. And so when he said he got a photographer, I was like, okay, cool. Like now I don't have to stress about that. Like, although photos aren't really that big of a deal, but I was just thinking like, you know, when are we, well, hopefully we'll go to Greece again eventually, but like, when are we ever gonna like, you know, have this moment again where we had this amazing, like great news that just happened to us, and
spontaneously take a trip.
Yeah, and spontaneously taking a trip to Europe after, you know, the year that, you know, has happened here. So then when did we do the photographer? When was it supposed to be?
So I had it booked for Friday night for us to do it, and I had a meeting point where we were going to meet the photographer, and we got fully dressed, got ready to go there, got into a cab, got there, nowhere to be found, couldn't get in contact with him, nothing. And so we thought the night was kind of ruined because we got ready fully and our plans kaput. Like it did not happen. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out how we get back to the hotel with the ring in my pocket, everything, like trying to figure everything out. Siera's mad, and again kind of mad at me for not like being more mad, but I'm like, I don't want to like give any emotion on how angry I actually was, because I had this ring sitting in my pocket, and I'm like, if I like got more angry than I like usually show Siera, I thought that Siera would think like something was up with me, that there's something else going on, which I could not have her know. Obviously.
Well, like to me, I just thought I was like, okay, so he made it for we got there at night, and so he made it for the next like full day we were there. So we had such a great day, like tanning by the pool, just really enjoying like having lunch and stuff, and then we kind of had to, you know, kind of speed things up to go back to the room, get ready, like do my makeup, hair, everything, because like obviously we're gonna wear like nice clothes. He paid money for a photo shoot. I'm not gonna show up in like jeans. So we show up there, it's blazing hot. Like
yeah, it was hot.
I know in the vlog, in some clips it shows it's windy, but let me tell you, that wind was like a gift from God when the wind came around, because it was so hot. Like if you can't tell, we're pretty tan. I do have makeup on, but if I take this makeup off, you will see, and you'll see the next vlog too. So we were literally waiting there. I'm wearing heels and a nice dress in a bus depot. I'm like, what the heck are we doing here? And the guy just didn't show up. And then we kind of had to figure out how to get back, because our plan was to rent a car after the photo shoot to go back, and then the next 2 days we'd do an ATV. So they told us the car would take what, like
20 minutes,
15-20 minutes. It took over an hour, and we're standing out there in the heat, and I was like, oh my god, we're wasting so much time, we're not gonna see the sunset. But basically, then the next day came around. Yeah,
and I actually made plans to have another photographer come join us when we went over to Ia, a lot closer to sunset, so that we wouldn't get caught in the sun or anything. The guy was actually very communicative. I had to secretly take a phone call with him before we started the day in the morning so we could talk through everything. Yeah, remember that one time I said, I forgot who I said called me, but I went out to the patio and I was talking to somebody on the phone. That was actually him. And he was we were going through options, and we're texting all day through WhatsApp. Literally all day, we're having a full day. And we go to the winery up at Santo Wines, which you've probably shown footage at least though, right? And we're finishing up at the winery, so when we're about to leave, I text the new photographer that I'm having take the photos today, and I looked at my phone thinking that he's confirming, and no, he tells me, oh, I may have something with my family that may come up, I may not be able to make it tonight. I'm like, great, we're heading over there right now, and my photographer canceled on me an hour before I'm about to propose. Second photographer in 2 days. So either way, I'm like sitting here and we're jumping the car to head over there, and I'm thinking, what am I gonna do until
meanwhile I'm just sitting there vlogging.
Yeah, and I'm like freaking out inside my head.
I had no idea.
That's a good thing that you had no idea.
Literally no idea. Like, so we get to Ia and it's so beautiful, everyone's there. We got an amazing seat.
We did get a great spot because we got there early.
Yeah, but we didn't even know that that was like a good seat. We were just like, yeah, it looks like it's the only seat empty, let's just sit there. And so we're sitting there watching the sunset. It's so beautiful, and I see a lot of girls, like girls like with their boyfriends or whatever, coming in like fully decked out, so dressed up, like with the photographer, and I'm like, damn, one of these girls are about to get engaged and it's not gonna be me. And then we just keep watching the sunset. I'm like, wow, I wish I was getting engaged right now. Like, this sucks. And I swear, moments after I turn around and that's when he proposed, I was so shocked. Like, when you guys see the clips, you'll see. I do like a double take because I'm like, what? Like, I swear I thought I was dreaming. Like, I totally did not think it was real.
I know, I tricked Siera. I told her, look at it at the sunset. I'm gonna get a picture of her. I look to my left,
which is very believable because he always does that.
Yeah,
like,
and so
anywhere we go.
So I tell her to look out. I look at the girl to my left. I tap her shoulder, give her my phone with it already on the video camera. Show her the ring. She like understands like what's about to go on
within seconds, because I turned around for like
literally
2 seconds.
Yeah, if that 10 seconds maybe. I give her the phone. I like get on my knee, and Sarah turns around like, and her eyes widen up because she sees me sitting there on down on one knee with the ring out.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like the girls took an amazing video. Shout out to them if they see this. They were the best. Like, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even have this moment captured. And then after the proposal, like, everyone cheered for us and all this stuff, and one guy was actually a photographer near us, and he offered to take photos of us, which is the photos you guys saw on Instagram, so shout out to him as well.
Yep.
But we're gonna play you guys the footage now, and then we'll continue explaining a bit more after.
Hey, what's up, C? I had to sneak away from you while you were getting ready, but I'm kind of nervous, but either way, ever since I met you, I knew you were the most special person in the world. You opened my eyes to traveling. You have been there for me through tough times. You've supported me through me taking risks in my life, and always knew that I could accomplish everything. I just want you to know that you are the most important person in the world to me. I love you more than anything, and as you are stressed getting ready right now, I want you to know that you have no idea. I have a ring that I'm going to propose to you. I love you more than anything in this world, and I hope that we have a life full of the happiness and traveling and surprises. But I can't talk too much more because I feel like you're gonna walk out. And by the way, that's why I was so possessive over the blue backpack while we're coming to Greece, because I didn't want you to start looking in there and finding the ring, because it's the only place I can hide it. Either way, I love you, and hurry up and get ready.
Kama Sutra, does it suit you? Your velvet dress is slipping off. Would you stay with me?
Thank you.
Oh my god, congratulations! Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh my god. I'm literally shaking. Oh my god.
That's why I said don't FaceTime your mom yet.
Oh my god.
Because she's expecting you to call her.
Oh my god. This is beautiful.
It's coming through you, never knew how much it means. When you spoke to me,
Don't worry, we'll insert clips.
But everyone needs something. I know that I'm no different.
So as you guys could see, like when I turned around, I was so shocked. Like I said, I thought I was dreaming, and I didn't even see the ring at first or like notice that he was like on one knee or anything, because as soon as I turned around, he was already bawling his eyes out. So I was just like, why is he crying? Like I was so confused. I literally looked at him and I was like, oh my god, there's a ring. Oh, is he proposing? Like,
yeah, I had a whole speech in my head to say, and then I start crying while I'm trying to tell it to her, because obviously, like, it's such a big moment. I love her. She looks beautiful behind the sunset, everything.
oh.
And like, I'm like trying to like remember everything I meant to say, and then she like basically just says yes and just shuts me up.
Well, because he was like stuttering over his words, and I was like, yes, like you don't have to keep going. And honestly, if you ask me what he said, I have no idea. We both
I blacked out.
Yeah, we like blacked out. Like it was just one of those moments where we were like so happy and so shocked that like I'm telling you, I don't remember half of that day after that, because we were just so happy, like on cloud 9. And after he proposed, I'm sure you could hear it in the video, but everyone started cheering for us. There was tons of people there. Everyone was so kind and like moved away from the area as he was proposing so we can get like a good video and photos. And then everyone was congratulating us. It was just like the coolest moment ever, and just so sweet. Like I still am in shock about all of it.
I know. It was beautiful. It was crazy. And then we got to walk like the rest of the at sunset.
Yeah, it was so cool.
I had dinner reservations at a very bougie place.
Yeah.
When I say bougie, we had 2 waiters at the same time.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, like you'd like finish eating, one waiter would like put your water glass here, the other one would come on the other side and take your dish out. I was like, oh, all right, what's going on here?
Yeah, but it was really sweet. Like I honestly can't really tell you if I remember anything of that dinner. The one thing I do remember is that it was like a really romantic, like fancy dinner right on the water. I think it's like one of the most popular places to eat there. I don't know the name, sorry. I'll try to remember.
It's called Petra Restaurant.
Okay, there we
go. Canaves Suites, I believe.
Okay. So they kept playing like really romantic music, and what was the song? Was it like?
It was an Ed Sheeran song.
I think it was like Perfect by Ed Sheeran, and I don't know what it was, but I was like looking at the ring, and then I looked at Jay, and I just started bawling my eyes out, and then he did too, and we were both just crying. And then the waiter came over looking, and I was like, are you guys okay? Because they didn't like understand, but it was just really sweet, and we had a fun time. And then after that, then we went home and told all of our family and everything, and it was just really great. Also in the video, if you guys see, I don't get up right away, and that's because where I was sitting was kind of like the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, it was a cliff at the edge.
So even when Jay and I were both sitting there, the whole time I was just holding him, because I was like, I feel so scared. Like I'm not really scared of heights, but there was just something about the wind and the amount of people there that I felt like someone could just push me off or something. So I was like a little nervous about that. So when he was proposing, like you could tell I'm sitting there like, oh, I want to get up, but I'm scared. So that's because I didn't get up until I knew I could like grab and hold on to him, because I was honestly a bit scared. But it was really great, and we just want to thank all of you guys for DMs, comments, everything, congratulating us. We really appreciate it, especially all my friends that I met on like YouTube and Instagram. You guys were the sweetest, left the sweetest messages, and we thank all of you guys so much. And we really hope you guys are excited to, you know, see our upcoming wedding content. We already started planning some things, having some ideas, so
yep,
lots to come.
By the way, thank you very much for sharing this beautiful time with us. We're very excited. We're very happy with how everything came out. Even if
you guys want to see the ring.
Even if it didn't come out,
I don't know if it's gonna focus.
Shout out to Claire at Lauren B Jewelers for helping me out with this ring. It would have been completely lost without her, honestly.
Aww. He honestly did an amazing job. Like, I'm not one of those girls who had the whole wedding plans like since I was a little kid. I didn't even know what ring I liked until like this year. Yeah. And then he like did an amazing job. Like this ring is like better than I could have ever imagined. So thank you. But yeah, we basically had an amazing time. We want to thank all of you guys again. All the wedding content will be coming up, and the next video I believe will be our family and friends reaction. sorry if you hear Simba barking. It'll be our family and friends reaction to us being engaged, so definitely look out for that because that was also a really special moment for us. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Thank you.